When you ask most people the question, do you want to grow? Immediately and most often, they will answer yes. But there is a major difference in wanting to grow and deciding to grow. Because can I tell you something? In order to grow, it requires not money, not just relationships, not just a place to start your plan or your strategy, but if you really, really, really want to grow, it requires guts. Absolutely. Growth requires guts. You got to have courage. You have to be tenacious. You have to have a dog-like faith that no matter what you come up against, I am going to grow. Because you got to understand that when you decide to grow, you're cutting off one thing while making something else possible. Sometimes the thing you have to cut off is not always easy. As a matter of fact, sometimes we still want it. We want it. We want to keep it. We want to see how long or can we balance still doing that and growing at the same time. And I found out in my experience, it's not possible. There are some things that are just not advantageous for your growth. And some decisions are hard. That's why it takes guts. And some things you have to cut off are not even really bad. Some of them may be working, but it just doesn't fit the model for the next version of who you are. And I'll say this, and some people, they kind of scratch their head when I say this. Growth is natural, but it's not normal. TC, what do you mean when you say that it's not normal? Yes, it is normal, because look at it. You start from an infant, you go to a toddler, you go to a preteen, a teen, a young adult, an adult. Yeah, it's natural. It's normal to grow. It's natural, but it's not normal. For example, if I put a seed in your hand, let's say it's an apple seed, and you want to grow this tree that produces thousands of bushels of apples. What if you never plant that apple seed? You put it in your pocket. Here's the thing. God has given that apple seed that's in your hand everything in its nature to produce, to grow, to develop a trunk, branches, leaves, to produce wonderful apples. It's in its nature to become a tree. But the normality, that's up to the person that's handling it. For some people, it's normal to put the seed in their pocket. For some people, it's normal to eat the seed. But to a farmer, it's normal to plant the seed. So normalcy becomes relative. Depending on how you see it, that's the normality of the situation. So that's why we grow at different levels. And that's why some things and some people don't grow at all. It's in our nature to grow. It's in you to grow. But it's not enough just to want to grow. You have to decide to grow. Apply the discipline to grow. And then you have to demonstrate that you are growing. Hey, it's in our nature to do so, but it doesn't mean that we're automatically going to do it. So, it's in you. God placed it inside of you, just like that apple seed. If you put it in the right place with the right things, it will produce. It will grow. It will have a harvest that's innumerable. That's what's inside.